After checking the real-time battery life on Galaxy Watch Ultra, it is the time to take a better decision. Either Galaxy Watch Ultra or Watch 6 Classic is still a better option. Well, there is one big reason you want to stick with your Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, so stick till the end to find more, and for more videos, don't forget to subscribe. This is where we saw a major difference between these two watches, and I would say Samsung took a bold decision to go with the square-shaped design but keeping the circle display inside. This has changed, but I'll share later in this video. There is one size available for the Galaxy Watch Ultra, 47mm, but Galaxy Watch 6 Classic come in two sizes, 43mm and 47mm. So we have an option for a smaller watch for a smaller wrist on Watch 6 Classic. When I first saw Galaxy Watch Ultra, I immediately see the thickness of a watch, and it looks quite thick, and there is a reason. Although here's the difference. Galaxy Watch Ultra is around 12.1mm thicker, which is exactly same as the Fold 6 folded thickness. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic comes with a 10.9mm thickness. There is a significant difference between these two, but the weight is quite similar. Galaxy Watch Ultra comes with 61.5 grams compared to 59 on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Although there is a big change in the build quality of the Galaxy Watch Ultra, Samsung gave us titanium build on Galaxy Watch Ultra, which improves the durability compared to aluminum on Watch 6 Classic. When I first saw Galaxy Watch Ultra, it looks weird, but the more I see it, I kinda like it, but some people hate this kind of design, as with the square design, we get the circle display. Even more interesting, the display size is exactly same as Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Both watches have a same 1.5 inches display, but Watch Ultra features a new display technology, and it features a more peak brightness, from 2000 nits on Watch 6 Classic to 3000 nits on Watch Ultra. Samsung users should looking for a rotating bezel, but Galaxy Watch Ultra don't feature such. The design looks like we may see a rotating bezel, but this is just for a design and it's fixed. So if you want a rotating bezel, the latest you can get is the Watch 6 Classic. Samsung did this to improve the durability on the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Speaking of durability, Samsung gave us some big numbers on the Watch Ultra. First, the water resistance, it can go up to 10 atm, which is 100 meters, compared to 50 meters on Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Also on the front, we get the sapphire crystal on both watches. Now the biggest reason for the people not to go for the Watch Ultra will be its design, and that having no rotating bezel could be the second one. This is where things got a lot different compared to each other. I said in the start there was a reason for Samsung to go with a thicker design on Galaxy Watch Ultra, and the battery size was the real reason. We get a bigger battery, 590 mAh compared to 425 on Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The claim numbers are crazy for the Watch Ultra, about 100 hours, but on a power saving mode. An exercise power saving mode can give us 48 hours of battery life, but the real world use are a bit off from what Samsung claimed. Although the Watch Ultra will learn usage pattern, then give us the best battery life, but the initial numbers are not that impressive. You can check my battery life video about the Galaxy Watch Ultra to get an idea of what I'm actually talking about. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro 2 years ago came with the same 590 mAh battery, but Samsung claimed only 80 hours, which easily beat the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic in the battery life. This makes sense. The Watch Ultra can easily beat the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, although if you mostly go outside, the 3000 nits of peak brightness might eat some battery. But with a medium use on Galaxy Watch Ultra, you can get around 2 days of battery life, including a sleep tracking feature. This way, it can easily beat the Watch 6 Classic. Remember, if your Watch 6 Classic lasts 2 days on your usage, you can get even more battery life on the Watch Ultra. The charging speed on the flip side is what I'm not happy about. I wished Samsung should update the speed, because it was rumored we may see a 15 watt of fast charging, but it's the same 10 watt of fast charging, which means the watch will take an hour or slightly more to get fully charged. But I have got a bad news. Galaxy Watch Ultra is no longer supported by Galaxy phone when we talk about reverse wireless charging. You're no longer able to charge your Galaxy Watch with your phone. This feature is dropped, but you can avail this feature on your previous Galaxy Watch. I think, and what I've heard, this is because of new sensors included in the Galaxy Watch Ultra. In smartwatches, the performance only matters in one area: how smooth the UI works and how well you can switch between different apps on your new Galaxy Watch. and Samsung claims are big in this area, as they gave us a new processor, Exynos W1000 compared to Exynos W930 used in the Watch 6 Classic, one being a 3nm chipset and the other a 5nm chipset. Samsung claims the smoothness and switching between apps on Exynos W1000 is 2.7% better compared to the previous generation. And speaking of the performance, some suggest a 20% performance boost and 20% efficiency boost on Galaxy Watch Ultra. The Watch 6 Classic works good, but Watch Ultra is even better. Although the storage options are changed on Watch Ultra, 32 gigs of storage and 2 gigs of RAM, and 16 gigs of storage and 2 gigs of RAM on the Watch 6 Classic. RAM is same, but the storage option is double on the Galaxy Watch Ultra. With couple of new sensors added in the Watch Ultra, Samsung gave us new feature on Watch Ultra. Samsung included a new bioactive sensor on the Watch Ultra, which can more accurately measure health indicators such as heart rate, sleep quality, blood pressure, blood oxygen levels, and stress levels. Even when measuring heart rate during high-intensity exercise, its accuracy is 30% higher than the previous generation products. Samsung also gave us a new feature called Energy Score, which will track your sleep time, sleep consistency, bed/wake up time consistency, and sleep timing, wellness tips and more. And Samsung also gave us a functional threshold power to help cyclists measure their maximum cycling power in just 4 minutes. With all these new features, Samsung also got an approval for sleep apnea detection in US, so you can track your sleep well on the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Some of these features will trickle down to the previous Galaxy Watches, but remember, Samsung included a lot of new sensors on the Watch Ultra, so only the sensor which support the features will be available on the Watch 6 Classic, not all features. There's a big difference between Galaxy Watch Ultra and Watch 6 Classic price, because one being Ultra and packs all the new AI features and the new bioactive sensor. Samsung gave this for $649, which is a lot more, compared to $400 for 43mm and $430 for 47mm. Just for price difference, Apple Watch Ultra 2 priced at $799, $150 more than the Galaxy Watch Ultra. If you're willing to change, then this is the best time, the pre-orders. With this, you can get the best deal possible and even get the less price on the Galaxy Watch Ultra with some additional perks. Before talking about the right decision, couple of people says Samsung copied Apple for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Honestly, Samsung already gave us such features on previous Galaxy Watches, and even the square display was already available well before the launch of Apple's Ultra Watch. Although there is one thing which I think Samsung took an inspiration is the orange strap and the extra button which is called Quick Button on the side. But overall, it's a new look for the Watch Ultra. Now, the biggest reason not to go with the Watch Ultra for some people is the rotating bezel and the design of a watch. Others who like the design should go with the new watch and experience a new and more rugged watch. No doubt, Watch 6 Classic is still one of the good-looking watch, so choose wisely. But because of rotating bezel and rounded design, would you compromise all the new features? On this note, if you find value from this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.